Hey everyone, welcome, I am MisterBo, and over the last week we haven't really had any brand new Nitro-Fueled information since we last got the Coco Bandicoot trailer. Well, in the last couple of days we got a brand new Polar character trailer which we weren't really expecting. I think a lot of people thought we'd be getting a Cortex trailer, but no, we got a brand new Polar trailer, and well, there isn't really anything new here. We've already seen Polar Pass in full gameplay, and we've already seen Polar in quite a few different clips, so there isn't really anything too new in this character trailer you'll be seeing on screen now, so there's no need to really break it down like we did with the Coco Bandicoot trailer, which gave us a brand new look at Coco Park. And if you missed that, there'll be a link in the description below at the end of this video or in the top right hand corner now. Now, the fact that we got a Polar trailer is probably indicating we're going to be getting a Pura trailer next, and if that is the case, we'll get a better look at probably Tiger Temple, which we've only had a few screenshots of so far, so when we get that, hopefully at the end of the week, I'll be sure to break that down for you. But that isn't the only brand new thing we got out of Crash Team Nitro-Fueled. Earlier on in the week, the Crash Bandicoot Twitter account put up a tweet asking everyone what their favourite track was. It was between Rouge Tubes, N.Gin Labs, Dingo Canyon and Polar Pass. Now the winner was N.Gin Labs with 35% of the vote, and then 22% was Rouge Tubes, 28% was Polar Pass and 15% was Dingo Canyon. Now because N.Gin Labs won, we got a brand new screenshot of N.Gin Labs. Now we have briefly seen glimpses of this track in the first ever original reveal trailer, but we get a nice solid shot of the turn coming out of the turbo tunnel, and there's a few cool little Easter eggs here. And well, the first thing to note is, just like all the other tracks we've seen remastered, there is a ton more detail here and a lot more life. This actually feels like it is N.Gin's lab and not just a weird kind of factory. Now the first Easter egg I'm sure you'll notice is that right in the slap bang middle of the screen we have N.Gin's mech from Crash 3 Warped, and then on the right, it's a little bit trickier to see, we actually have the mech from Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. And what's even cooler is that if we zoom in, you can actually see there are henchmen working on the mechs. Just like we've seen with Cortex Castle, there's going to be like henchmen tied up in chains hanging around. We're going to have henchmen working on stuff in N.Gin Labs. Now I can't wait to see what the rest of this track looks like, especially that turbo tunnel. That's going to be a lot of fun to drive through that again like it used to be. But just like with all the other screenshots we've ever had, here is a side-by-side comparison to the original. So on the left you have the original, and on the right you have what it looks like in Nitro-Fueled. Obviously a big difference, and I'd love to know what you guys think of this. Now we'll probably get a little bit of a gameplay trailer for N.Gin Labs when we get the N.Gin character trailer. So we'll probably get, as I mentioned, Pura next, then we'll probably get Cortex, then N.Gin, and then probably Tiny and Dingo. So each of the character trailers except for Dingo should give us something new in terms of new footage of tracks we maybe haven't seen yet. Whether or not we'll get character trailers for the individual bosses, or maybe one big trailer showing them all off, or maybe just an adventure mode trailer that kind of shows everything off, we'll have to wait and see. We are now in March, which means we are only 4 months away. It's getting closer and closer. We still don't know if there's going to be anything really new in this game. We've heard there's going to be new tracks, we haven't seen any yet. We obviously know there are new carts in the form of Nitro Karts, but we don't know if there are going to be any more beyond that, and we still don't have any idea if we're going to be seeing new characters. So this is all we have at the moment. Let me know what you guys think. What did you think of the Polar character trailer? Were you expecting that, or were you kind of surprised that it was Polar and not Cortex? And who do you think will be next? And then let me know what you guys think of N.Gin Labs. Do you think it's still faithful enough to the original, but also giving it a new bit of character? With the whole theme of having N.Gin's mechs in the track, maybe we'll get a hint to Mecha Bandicoot somewhere in there as well. That'd be kind of cool to see. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give the like button a big old hug. If you have any feedback, feel free to leave that in the comments below as well. If you're new around here, you can subscribe, and if you do, be sure to also boot that bell icon so you're notified when my future videos go live. But thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.